a circle board emergency. Ain't worried, they ain't notice me. Gotta get paid. Go long till I'm 6 feet. But I can fool on repeat. I ride away. Have a circle board emergency. Ain't worried, they ain't notice me. Gotta get paid. Go long till I'm 6 feet. But I can fool on repeat. Strong, but I can fool on repeat. Gotta count up and I've been down. Picture go about 100 miles. That road can't miss now. Standing tall, ready, always on go. Taking me to pin town. P.O. said slow down, so I come away and I skip town. 16 was on the age, that's 12 jurors in a mistrial. They seen I was on the page, said true, but I know Gentile. I need like a man, even if your eyes cocked, I'm there too. Touchdown like I had a 6 with a shimmy, nigga, that's a punk fool. Don't be worried about what's wrong, dude. Do you and I'm a do I. So the boy got a paint job with a clear coat and some fall guy. The girlfriend even took a beat. I was fresh meat, no big five. Kimmy went and Beyonce put a ring on it at a lunch line. Head coach and I'm on the court. Referee and on shoot 3. Put sweat in it to the green. So my water I can barely breathe. Kelly Slater with the board flip. Push it up when the chords hit. Violins in a bell tip. Open up, let me splash it, brother. I'm a circle board emergency. Ain't worried, they ain't notice me. Gotta get paid. Go long till I'm 6 feet. Pocket full on repeat. I ride away. I'm a circle board emergency. Ain't worried, they ain't notice me. Gotta get paid. Go long till I'm 6 feet. Pocket full on repeat. Second round of the fight, something ain't right. I gotta do my work. Drew walking through the air, no night flight. That was the people. Got one life to live, and I put 15 on all. Hit the ground, running, grab it back to you, same ball. Don't like 2 finger signs so far out, can't be taught. 19 is crunch time, and I take it home like a walk-off. AMG on steroid, get the flex muscle with a nightmare. Coming full force, no one, just know I don't fight fair. Took flight, no flight fair. Hot rounds out of hot barrel. Put the mic in the head, lock until them tap, 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 tap there. Short LCPR. What the hell are they me for? Took them to the water, get them up. Time for you a light.
Charged up.
Then this with a wrist sharp. Might show me what's hard. Get skatebooks and I count cars. Play my hand for the
Man, I didn't start
top. Who is who? Baby on legs, who is who? I'm on the surfboard. I'm coming through. Strout.
What's up? What's up? What's up? This is your boy, Mr. Know It All, and I'm here with the lovely Miss Bella on Hood Talk, and we ready to get this show started. And gonna tell us what we talking about today, so we'll know exactly what we're talking about and all that good stuff.
Well, hello everybody. But before we get started, don't forget to subscribe to Marcus Honeysucker on YouTube and Mr. Know It All on Facebook. One other great thing, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. It doesn't cost a thing. Just do that for us. But we're talking tonight. I'm sure that this is something everybody, every man, woman, boy, girl, whoever it is, we want to talk about. So your child leave home with friends and everyone return but your child. What would you do?
Yeah, we gonna get into it today. Okay, my bad.
If it happened, it happened. What would you do? What would you do?
Well, I know half of us, sometimes we don't know what we'll do, but I know the first thing, I'm sure a lot of parents went through a lot of kids not coming home, not making it home. So we got to look at that part of it too. I think that's every father's, mother's worst thing in the world to think about one of their children not making it back home.
Yeah.
So we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna get a little deep in it. We're gonna get into it. We ain't gonna bag up off of it.
Yeah.
So how they said, um, let's do it.
Let's do it.
So
Cause I know most women, we go into a frantic. What? Everybody came back, but rah rah. Oh no!
I mean, me and my partner just got into a heated argument before I got on the show. We were talking about, you know, this my whole argument with a lot of that. Um, I think it's getting it right what we want to do. Sometimes we look at it as a lot of us looking at it as a black and white thing. And I think sometimes when you look at it just as a black and white thing, we don't get it right. You know what I'm saying? And I think the whole thing is get it right. If if a black person killed your child or a white person killed your child, you want to know who killed your child or who
That
did
part.
harm to your child and trying to get justice for your child. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It just you never know what justice look like. It look different between different eyes when you look at it. But I think all of us has thought about stuff. Stuff that went through our mind on what we would do if this happened, if that happened. But I think the biggest thing is just wanting justice. You
Yeah.
know, and we was up there arguing, and my boy was talking about, oh, the same thing happened in Texas, this and that, blah blah blah. And I just think we need to point out every time, don't put one body above another body. I think we
I
need to
agree.
point out when any of our black brothers and sisters die.
Yeah.
I care just as much about people in Jackson, Mississippi, when somebody get hurt, killed here, than I do anywhere else. I don't
Mhm.
have to, don't know Chinese person, somebody from a different race got to kill somebody for me to feel a certain way about somebody dying. I think
Right.
we should. I think as black people, if we really want to feel like we really down for our black people, we got to realize every death is a alarm that should be going off, and we should be trying to stop any death, not
Yeah.
just the ones that make major news. We need to stop the little ones,
Yeah.
anything that goes on around here. And I think that's how we get caught up into this racial thing. We need to stop all of the killing. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter who's killing us. I don't care if
Yeah.
he's blacker than the street. We need to, everybody who goes out and harm us, we need to be trying to make sure that we try to keep our people safe. Because guess what? If we so worried about people who don't stay around us, what about the people that's actually killing the majority of us or that's around us?
Right.
We need to watch everything. We need to care about all of us.
All
You know,
lives
if
matter.
you really, no, I'm saying if you really care about black people, you know how people are always, oh, I care, I care, I care. If you really care, value every life that leaves here. Don't just, you know what I'm saying? Of course, some stories ain't gonna get headlines like other stories, but value every life. You know what I'm saying? That's the only problem I had with our black president of the United States is when when Obama was in there, I felt that he should have focused on his city that had all this crime. You know what I'm saying? It was so much crime in Chicago, all these people getting shot. Why you don't go? I want every city that black people getting killed in Baltimore, DC, all these big cities. I think we need to come together and get it down, especially here in Jackson.
Yeah.
We need to be trying to take because see, first to get stuff down, you first have to get stuff down around you. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
Okay. Read what my boy said. Read
Leon
what he
said you're talking about individual violence versus systematic violence. Yeah,
Okay. To me, it's still individual because one person died. Out of all them people that went off that coast and all that, one black person died. Out of all the people down there partying and all that, one black person died. And this the problem I got with that is nobody saw him die. Out of all these people was out there, don't you think this strange? Even if somebody was drowning, drunk, laid out, or whatever, whatever, somebody would have seen somebody. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Floating, anything, kicking water, something. And I
gurgling or something.
and I just feel like that lady, Nance, I'm trying to think of her name. White lady, she got it right. And she had been a victim of violence. And she said she don't care about if you bring up a racial issue, what long as you get it right. Long
Right.
as you find out who did it and hold them accountable for doing it.
Nancy Grace.
Nancy Grace, yeah.
Hmm.
That's now she got it right. I every time I listen to her, I haven't heard one point when she said something that was wrong. Cause all of it is fishy. You know what I'm saying? All of it is fishy. You know what I'm saying? And he said, that's what I mean.
That's what I mean. They automatically said nothing happened. They automatically said, nothing really happened. So,
Yeah. And I understand what you're saying. Something that's that fishy, you know what I'm saying? And somebody that's come up out there and try to make it like an accident real quick and this and that. Me myself, the football star and all this, and everybody went out there, and the one black person that was out there, I don't even remember seeing no pictures of no other black dudes that were really out there or nothing like that. But the one black dude that was out there ended up being what's the name, and your friends came home. They never, if even if somebody left the phone in my boat, I would have went back to get him their phone or something. I mean, something just don't sit right. You went home, you went to a pool party and all that. I listened to him. I watched the interview because I wanted to get everything said. When I come up here, I want to know both sides of the story. Sometimes people get up here and they just want to see one side. Uh, White people did it. I understand, but I still want to hear what they got to say. You know what I'm saying? And let
yeah,
me determine, let me listen to it and see if it sounds like BS. And to me, a lot of it sound like BS. It sound like he was trying to um see. My biggest thing with the whole thing is when you come back, you bring a person's phone back, and then before everything, what's the name? They were saying like a lot of people just took their social media accounts down and stuff like that. And I just think if y'all real friends and all that, to shut it down because you don't want people, I understand people gonna come in, you probably got people, oh, y'all racist, y'all this. I understand. But that's the least of your worries if one of your friends died. If it was a
it
real
should be.
friend,
It should
that should
be.
be the least of your worry. You should be an open book. Man, ask me anything. I was proud of the boy actually even giving a video. I mean, a interview. The best friend giving an interview without even, without it having be the police and all that old type of stuff involved. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I believe, there's a lot of people trying to protect their own ass instead of trying to find out the truth. And I think if you really trying to get the truth, you don't go shutting your. If one of my friends was not, I wouldn't shut my social media down. Hopefully, somebody send me something to help find out what's going on. Maybe somebody
Right.
who seen them out there or something was able to say, "Hey, I thought I seen this or whatever." But to be just dumped out in the water like that, to be found a day later and stuff like that, that wasn't cool. You know, that wasn't cool like that.
Yeah.
And it feels like foul play.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And like you say, people do stuff like that, you know, to people. It's just like on the other side. If if you're in Africa, you're in South Africa, and you white, and you walk out of right there in South Africa, you get around the blacks and this and that, they catch you slipping, they gonna do something to you. And that same thing, sometimes you can put on either side. If somebody hates you, and that's why you have to be very careful of your friends and all that. You never know who don't like you, who
Yeah.
really don't fuck with you. You never know. And sometimes we try to play like we know certain things, and we really don't know who really like us and who really don't. You know what
You
I'm saying?
don't. You
One
don't.
I know that I be feeling like I got real friends and stuff like that because it don't matter how much fucked up shit I do. Some of my partners still stand behind me. You know what I'm saying? I still got my boy Mr. Jackson on here. My boy me and Jerry, JJ. I mean, people I've been known for years and years, and I just know that they true friends. And you know what I'm saying? Just because we, sometimes have different opinions or whatever, we don't fall out and stuff like that. We understand that everybody different. Everybody, like this here.
Everybody getting entitled to their opinion.
And by the time a year or two go by, we're gonna be laughing at all this stuff that we went through and say, man, we had fun, jaw janking, whatever, and that shit dead. You know what I'm saying? Because we bigger than that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, me, that's why I tell people, if you let like stuff that just came in your life break up your real life. Like people been connected to people 10, 20, 30 years. If somebody can come up in your life and separate you, I'm talking about like a political figure, anybody can come. And because y'all choose, I like them, I don't like them. If that can break y'all up, y'all can't be real friends.
One friends from the get go.
Because friends can make it through anything. True friends can go through, run through brick walls and all kind of stuff together. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I have so much like hardcore real friends that can see me talking shit, doing that, my fuck this shit. They don't care nothing about it. You know what I'm saying? We'll talk shit tomorrow, whatever. And I think unless you really have true friends in your life, you don't know how it is to have real friends that really roll with you. And I think a lot of people be missing out on that, having like true friends. But we're gonna get into the subject. I ain't gonna goddamn and beat the brakes down, but let's get into this thing. You ready?
Let's get
Bam.
into it. Yeah.
With it.
The first thing you need to do, you need to stay calm so you can get as much information as you can. So a lot of us go into a panic, a frenzy. So we need to stay calm so we can find out what really going on. Because when people are in antsy, they get to talking first. So you hear the first story. Then
Yeah.
eventually you just wait patiently. you can hear the real story. The truth will come out.
You remember what they say all the time? You got this side, and the truth. And that's what
Uh-huh.
I always be fighting about, trying to get to the truth. Sometimes we can see BS on both sides, but sometimes you got to try to get to the truth. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think that's what it is. That's what it's all about. It's all about trying to get to the ultimate truth that can set you free through all that. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And that's
Right.
why I live for some truth stuff. I live for to expose things and know the truth about something. And that's why I even gave myself the nickname Mr. Know It All, because it's not that I know it all. It's I want to try to figure it out. If I don't know it, I want to try to figure it out. Or the best thing about a person that, the more you know, the more you realize you don't know.
Right.
So it's really the opposite. The more you realize and you studying and the more you realize I don't know shit. You know what I'm saying? Like the world is so big and so, massive, and so much stuff that you never put your hands on and never touch from a day-to-day basis. You really don't know nothing that you think you know. You think
Right.
you know about life. You think you know what's the best thing or what's name. Sometimes you don't know nothing. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of us be swear down, man, I'm a great parent. I do this. And then when your child go to jail or they go through some things, be like, I did all. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
And then sometimes we try to push off the accountability on the child. Well,
Yeah.
well, it wasn't me. I did the best I can, and the child went, you know,
It
did
has
you
some
really?
involvement in it. Something you said.
Right.
You didn't say.
Birds of a feather. You know what I'm saying? I remember the old saying, the apple don't fall too far from the tree. So
Hmm.
we got to start taking accountability to that one now too.
Yeah.
What's
I
up,
agree.
Latasha? Up in the his house? How
Hey,
you doing?
Tasha.
So yeah. So I think we get to that point sometimes that we have to really take accountability and really know what's going on, and don't play like we don't know what's going on,
Hmm.
because that's the biggest thing. Sometimes we play like we don't know what's going on, and we really do be knowing what's going on. It's just like down there. You sit up there and you say, this sounds funny. And any law enforcement, any agency gonna say, it sounds funny. You cannot actually look at this and say, it don't sound funny at all. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like we got to search for the truth of anything. And I think that goes from every day. We got to realize what's affecting our children on a day-to-day basis that make them want to grab a gun and go out here. We got to talk to them. We got to tell them, don't throw your life away.
Yeah.
Don't grab a gun. I love how I looked at, the end of the Shy, and looked at everybody's story and seeing how people matured and grew up and stopped doing the bullshit that they used to do. And then they started, trying to, see the world in a different way and and
Hmm.
and, grow and be a grown up. And I think sometimes around here, we don't want some people don't want to be a grown up. Sometimes we have to sacrifice for the kids to make the kids, sometimes we had to, I'm gonna tell you, and I'm gonna sit back. I'm gonna tell you one thing I admire. I admire coaches and people that after they get off work, they go and spend some of their time, 2-3 hours of their time to give to the kids and all that kind of stuff, to clean up. Shots out to my boy Byron. What say his whole name for me?
Brumfield.
Brungfield that be going
Mhm.
out and making sure the community right and this and that. And we need people like that. Shots out to the whistleblower that goes all around every town, and he goes out and try to make sure people ain't fucking us over. Shots out to the new dude that I know that be going to these stores, that be watching these people that work at these stores charging us extra on our card,
Yeah.
30 cents and all these extra stuff they be trying to charge. And what you need regulating people like that out here to make everything good. Like people just not gonna treat us right because they pose to. If they feel like they can get over on us, they're gonna
We'll
try to
do.
get over on us. You know what I'm saying? And I think we got to wake up and realize everybody need everybody.
Mhm.
And that be our problem sometimes. Sometimes we go, oh, I got this. I don't need nobody. No, everybody needs somebody. Every
Yeah.
time I hear somebody say I don't need nobody, I do that look because I be like, I even need people, like I know I do a lot of stuff, but I need people. You know what I'm saying? Everybody need people. So I think we got to get out of that. I don't need nobody. I think what we got to get to back to is it take a village to raise children, and we got to
That's
get
so true.
we got to get back to being able to allow somebody other than just ourselves to tell our child, no, don't do that. Because I feel like now we done got to the point if somebody else tell our child not to do something, or we damn near want to fight them. Don't nobody
Got a
talk
whole
about
problem
it.
with it.
But me, I don't want nobody. But what happened when you ain't around?
Right.
Now your child bad as hell because he don't want to listen to nobody but you.
Mhm.
So we got
They
to get
barely listen to you. You're giving them that choice
we
that
got to
he can
get
choose. He or she can choose who they listen to.
yeah, we got to get back where elders and people of age can be listened to a little bit and and I think men got to step up and I think women got to step up and let children know that men have something to offer them. And I
Mhm.
think like women then got to the point sometimes where they try to make it seem like men can't offer the children nothing but money, and that's far from the truth.
Mhm.
Men have a lot of wisdom out here that they can give the younger generation, but I think sometimes people um, want to be loved in a way. What they doing is purposeful. Like just like we said about my boy Broomfield. Like you want to have purpose in your work. You want people. People ain't got to just say oh, but you want people to care that you doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like it, share it, show that when you hear something good out there, you put it out in the world for the next person to be able to listen to.
Yeah.
And by the way, like and share the
Mhm.
content.
Yes.
Come on with it. You going to the next one, or I need to?
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Going to social media for their last post. So you go in and you start searching, trying to see what was the last thing they was doing because everybody choose what they doing in life. Like,
Yeah,
let me post this on social media. People
yeah,
doing that.
yeah. Read that.
So everybody need the right people though. When we say we don't need nobody, we don't need no extra BS that comes with majority of folks that really ain't on nothing.
Yeah, yeah. And then I think we probably need to express that. We need to start saying, "Hey, y'all bullshit folks. Hey, stay away from me." Okay, you know what I'm saying? I just
Yeah.
want some good people around. Sometimes we get to the point and we be like, you know what? I don't need no BS people around me. You know what I'm saying? I need good people around.
Mhm.
And I
With good
think
vibes.
all that. So I think that comes into play too.
I agree. Next, I will call everyone, including my child. So you calling everybody that went on the trip because most times people don't get up and see who their children are leaving with. They don't know who they left with, nicknames. Get to know the people that your children are traveling with.
Well, that's the problem in itself, that a lot of people don't know who your child is hanging out with.
Mhm.
See, sometimes we so busy into the phone, into our own lives, we forgot that child life is a part of our life, and we need to protect him from themselves.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, they might not want to accept this, but a lot of reasons that if your child smoke weed or whatever, you had something to do with it, that you didn't come in and stop it, drug test, uh, your child don't supposed to be doing nothing illegal till they get a certain age. It's the same thing when they said about old boy, because I think was he 18?
Yes, he was.
Yeah, he was 18, but 18 is not old enough to drink. So it's just
No.
like, if you knew your child was hanging out with partners that's drinking and he under 18, should you really let him hang with them like that? You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like, I'm gonna tell you, I think I think parents need to do this. This is a good one. When a friend come over there, you be like, "Hey, can I ask you a question?" Of course, they be like, "Sure, miss." So, and you be like, "Hey, do y'all smoke weed? I mean, do you smoke weed? Do my son smoke weed? Do y'all drink? Do you drink? Do my son drink? When y'all leave here, is y'all doing anything illegal? Is y'all driving fast and running red lights, this and that? I mean, we ain't never scoring our children like that.
Mm.
You feel me? Because we feel like it might not be appropriate. But all this is appropriate if you want to gather information. Because guess what? If you come to him and say, "Do you smoke? Do you do this? Do this?" So now you got it in their head that you watching, if they doing it. So as soon as you see them smoking, drinking, anything, you can say, "Oh, what's on the plate? You told me y'all didn't do this." So you can't even be my friend. You lied to me right there in my face. You said I ain't do this, do that. See, I like honesty. See, that's
Mhm.
what you got to get on them, man. I like honesty. Why you ain't be honest with me? You been around here taking my child out here doing this thing here. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So we have to actually get out there and get on our kids and try to see what's going on in their life. And
Right.
that's one thing we don't do sometimes. Come
No, we
on.
don't. We don't do that enough. A lot won't even tell you they will lie, and
I,
that's true.
but see, I don't mind the lie. See, the lie is one thing, but guess what? Guess what gonna happen with the lie? They gonna know now not to ever do it around y'all. That means when you go outside, you ain't got to worry about they around the corner smoking, drinking, and see if you want hectic in your house, you allow all this stuff. You allow the people to smoke, drink, and all that you don't allow yourself to do it around your house. You allow your child and all that ain't old enough to drink to do it. And you're going to create chaos. You're going to
Yeah.
create chaos. Because
Yeah.
guess what? They're going to feel comfortable coming around in your house, rolling up in your yard, smoking, all this here. And let me tell you something. Now, you what you call aiding and abetting,
Mhm.
you're a part of it. See, when my child don't feel comfortable doing wrong around me, and if he go to your house and do wrong around you, and you know me, and you ain't telling me that my child is at your house doing wrong around you, now you obeying them. You are my enemy now. See,
Mhm.
now you done made it comfortable for my child to do fucked up shit at your house.
Right.
So
And that's
what
what
I'm
you see a
saying
lot
is,
of time.
right,
You hear the
you
parents
got
say, "I'd rather them do it right here with me than in the streets." Why
nah.
not?
Well, what it is that because we don't have no boundaries no more. See, the boundaries is to keep our children alive. See, when you ain't got no boundaries, you can't get mad when your child get caught up in bullshit.
Hmm.
Because if you ain't got no boundaries, now your child ain't got no boundaries. See, he gonna smoke drink in front of you. He gonna smoke drink in front of them. He ain't gonna try to hide it from nobody. My parents know I do this. He gonna walk down the street like this because he don't got a care in the world. He ain't worried about it, mom. You seen that child that look like he ain't even tall enough? What's his name? He walking around with a cigarette, or he walking in a store talking about, "Hey, can you buy me a cigarette?" This and that, knowing he ain't old enough or this and that.
Hmm.
That because he know it ain't no accountability at the house. They don't care enough. You feel me?
Yeah, they know it won't be a problem.
Think that's how he thinking. My parents don't care because I go what's my house. I can't do that at his house. His parents, I don't know. They don't allow that type of stuff. But we can go over here to Johnny and them house. Oh man, they don't care what you do over there. You can
Hmm.
bring girls over there. You can fuck. You can spend the night. You can do whatever over there.
Yeah.
But then you got to realize, okay, am I doing enough to keep my child out of harm's way? And a lot of times that is a no. A lot of times that's a no. Because if you don't have no lines, no border lines that they can't cross, you are not being a good parent, no matter how much you try to convince yourself that you are. A lot of parents convince themselves good parents, and you making bad choices, and you helping your child make bad choices. So what is good about that? What is good about watching your child walk in your house with a AK-47 in his hand, or 50 round clip, walking in the door and stuff. What is all you doing is sending your child quicker to the grave? Cause you know what? Remember the old saying, you live by the gun, you die by the gun. See, one thing I can say when I was in these streets, telling you, when I turned the stop sign coming to my mama house, everything, my walk got better, my hat got straight, my pants were pulled up, my belt was goddamn buckled right. You
You
see
had
what
that
I'm
respect. Hmm.
That's because I respect that house down there. When I came in the neighborhood, I changed everything about me. You feel what I'm saying? Because
Hmm.
I didn't want nobody that knew my mama in the neighborhood to tell my mama what I was doing. And we got to understand that when you got respect for your mama and daddy, you change when you know they are near. It's people right now, if they're around their mama and daddy, they straighten their hat up, they act, they talk different. They don't do all that cussing. They don't do all that. Be like, what's wrong with you, son? And they straighten up because they got a level of respect.
A level of respect.
Yeah. Come on with it.
I know I've been in the shadows like the ghost. I am, but hello, my great people. Hello,
What's
Sharoni.
up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Cause I sure miss your comments, man. You be hitting on some stuff now. Yeah. Cause you good at it. Come on with it.
Mocha says, sing this new generation. How can we tell them anything and they don't even listen to you? Man, this generation can take no constructive criticism or whipping. They will kill you or think you talking down on them. They too far gone.
This the problem. This the problem. We got to we got to start with our own first. See if I start with getting my child to respect and this and that, and you start with your child and make your child give respect, that's how it started trickling down. We all got to take accountability for what we raising.
Mm-hmm.
If everybody got pit bulls, if your pit bull get out the fence and everybody else got pit bulls, if you got vicious pit bulls, then everybody gonna be fighting. Every dog gonna
Mm-hmm.
want to kill. But if you raising gentle dogs, it can be gentle pit bulls. If you ain't raising to be a savage, you feel what I'm saying? And he get loose out the fence, he go and play with the other dog. Just like any other dog. They'll play together. They won't viciously attack each other. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's the same way we raising kids. If we raise them so they won't go out there and attack or don't feel a certain kind of way about the next person, all you got to do is put a level of love in a child's life.
Yeah.
You got to keep on putting a level
And
of
that's
love.
what most of these children need. They just need to be loved the right way.
And they
You know,
need,
love is not just buying these kids what they want.
yeah,
It's more to it. You can love them more by teaching them right from wrong.
that part. And she said they lost respect and no morals. And that's because we lost respect and no morals.
And no more.
Let me tell you what we do now. We talk about the kids, but we play all kind of rap music around them. We play all kind of ghetto music around them. We talk all kind of crazy around them about everything under the sun, right in their face. Back in the day, child couldn't be in grown folk business. If we talking some stuff in the child, I gone back to the back, boy. Go on back there and play. You know what I'm saying? Go on back there, grown folk up here. That's how it used to be now. Grown folk just sit there in front of the, child talking and the child like okay. He just right. And guess what? When he sit there and watch y'all talk, he might not talk to y'all like that, but he go out there and talk to his little buddies like that.
Mm-hmm.
So we got to realize what we doing. What's up, Shawanda? In his house, Miss Bennett.
Hey, Shawanda.
So we got to realize a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? We got to realize what we doing and how we raising them. Because I'm gonna tell you one thing: we can't wait till they get too far gone to start trying to raise them. See, sometimes we sit up there and we wait till they 7, 8, 9 years old. No, I'm just saying, listen, a child, if you ain't raising him early, he can be gone by the age of 7.
Man, you got to start this stuff at 3 and 4 years old.
You remember Martin when he said that? Remember Martin?
To you.
Remember Martin when he opened up the thing and said, hey, boy, don't come out here starting no shit. I mean, that's the truth. You got to start when they so young. You got to instill in them good characteristics.
Young age.
At a young age. I'm talking about before they get 5, 6, 7 years old. You got to, when your child is 2, you got to, 3, 4, never. You got to put them, because guess what? You'll get a 5, 6-year-old. You can take a tablet from them, they be fighting you. Take their phone, they be trying. I was watching this movie on Tubi. I ain't gonna say the movie name because y'all might jump off and go watch it. Hey, but he had an ex. The dude was saying his child was on drugs, and he said the dude was in his partner wasn't. I mean, his child was playing the game. And he was like, "Hey, get out the game." She was like, 15 more minutes, Dad. And he was, and he said, "That's how my child was." And then next thing I know, my child was hooked on heroin, on drugs. And he said, "Huh?" And he said, "Hey, son, get off that game." And then he took the game out the next day and put it on a chopping block because they ain't like in the wilderness. And he said, "Go ahead, take that accident." You know what I'm saying? And the child like, oh, and then want to touch it and this and that. And so he made him. He said, go ahead, hit it. And so the child hit it until he started hitting it. He said, I hate you. And he threw the X at him. And he said, so you just got to really get on them so early and get it together, because your children will hate you for the simplest thing, for telling them no. Listen,
Yeah.
my child got a good dose of no. All going, nope, not gonna get that. Nope. I don't even know why you touching stuff in the stove, because there ain't nothing coming up out of here. You got to give your children a good dose of no. So the yeses can sound very good. When you do say yes, they will love you.
Warning.
They be like,
They
oh man, daddy said yes. Daddy said yes. They'll start dancing. Because if you give them yes all the time, then the no's will make them hate you so bad. But if you say no all the time and you give them a few yeses, then they'll love you better because they're used to the no's.
mm-hmm.
See, a lot of people don't understand that part. You got to be used to somebody telling you no. It's the same thing having a woman. And you got a woman, and she be always asking for something. Hey, you buy me this, buy me. Like, no, 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 no. And then when you do say yes, she be like, oh, let me hurry up and get this shit before you change your mind. She happy. Boom, she good. She done made it through there and over there. But guess what? If you tell her yes all the time, and the first time you say no, oh Lord, you done woke up a sleeping time.
Mm-hmm.
And people got to understand this. Right. Structure is needed early.
Yes, it is early.
You know what I'm saying? And that's just how we got to play the game. I think sometimes we don't realize because sometimes we ain't used to it, what it takes to raise a child the good way.
Yeah.
The good way. Because sometimes we ain't been used to it. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you think, I know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? I know. But you really don't sometimes. See, that way, like when you catch a woman and you be like, oh, I raised him to be a man. And no. You might have raised him, but not to be a man. There can't no woman raise something she's not to become something you know what I'm saying? You can't raise a man. You can give him manly qualities that you look from what's name, but you don't know every little thing that it takes to raise a man.
Right.
Yeah, you can, like they say, you can take care of a person. You can provide clothing, food, all that. You can raise a person. But raise them right is two different things.
Mm-hmm.
Because they need discipline, structure, and all that. And women are just not disciplinarians.
Disciplinarians. Mm-hmm.
You know, they're more of loving, caring, and all that.
Nurturing.
You know, they don't like saying no like that. They're like, no, it's hurting me more. It's hurting you, telling you no.
That's why most women use the tactic. I'm gonna call your daddy. Call your
Right.
daddy.
And that's why it works. You can put daddy on the phone. He'll be like, hey, sit down. He 3 states over that motherfucker.
Uncle said we all have to learn, and we're still learning.
And
You are
that's
so
just
correct.
how it is. If children see daddy coming, they know it's a difference. You know what I'm saying? They know it's a difference. And they know because daddy trained them every day. See, sometimes a lot of little stuff you don't see, daddy's training. He'd be like, because see, I didn't realize a lot of stuff, just growing up, I didn't realize a lot of stuff, but like even now, I thought about it, like, cats. When you see little kittens fighting and see, they are getting their skills ready to catch food and all this and to fight off other cats and all that. All this is training that we
Mm-hmm.
don't even think about. When them dogs be all biting on each other, fighting and stuff, they training for a dominance, a pecking order. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? And what happened is we don't let our children get on a pecking order no more. We want to put everybody on the same thing, which ain't gonna never work. Because guess what? When you put them in the same, you try to put them in the same, and then you make them compete. Somebody gonna win. And
Yep.
now the loser feel a certain kind of way because he ain't never lost before.
Mm-hmm.
Always told that all us equal. I should have won too. And now he feel a certain kind of way just because he lost. We got to watch this. Come
Yep.
on.
We do. So we as parents, grandparents, guardians, coaches, mentors, leaders, and etc. do our best in preparing a child, a youth, a teen, an adolescent with everything that we have to give them and everything that we don't have to give them, while praying that these preparations will guide them right and have faith that the protections of the Lord's blood will protect them when they're not direct with us, just as someone has done for us. You know how they say my grandma prayed for me or my mom prayed for me. You know, they prayed for us when we didn't even know.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And one thing I got to say about this is we can do everything right when your child can accidentally die, accidentally get in some shit that he wasn't intending to get into. You can
Mhm.
accidentally somebody can be shooting at somebody else and mess around and shoot your child just because your child was in the wrong spot.
Yeah.
A drunk driver can run off the road and come hit him or run into the car he in. It's so much stuff that can happen. You
Hmm.
know what I'm saying? But one thing about it, we got to realize prayer. I mean, that's just a little bit of what we need. We need a little bit of love to make it. We need a little bit of everything. When I look at it, when you think about people dying from cancer and all kind of other stuff that people die from, you got to do as much things that you can do to keep yourself here, and you got to have luck.
Yep.
Because see, I'm gonna tell you an old thing I live by a lot. That kind of keep me out of trouble sometimes. Sometimes I do this. I feel like once I make it home, I don't go back out sometimes. Like sometimes when you done made it home, like say back in the day, if you drinking or whatever, and you made it to the house, you right outside the house. Don't go nowhere. Don't think about it. Don't think about riding back across town or somebody. Oh man, I'm over here. You done made it home. Don't try to go to the next club. Don't make that extra journey. You know what I'm saying? Just
Hmm.
be thankful that you made it to the house and hang your hat up and go on, let it go. The night is over with. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
So I think sometimes that have saved me for once you make it home, I'll be like, I'm at home though. Probably be like, hey man, I'm at home though. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes you got to look at it and say, I have made it here, and let me just let that go. You know what I'm saying?
mhm.
Let that world go. And sometimes we don't do that. Sometimes we at the safest place in the world. But
And don't know
like
what you're gonna drive back out there to.
like that what's I say? What's the dude on New Jack City? Said just be calling me. Just be calling me. You know what I'm saying? Chris Rock. And he crackhead and he's like, oh, it be calling me. It be calling me. That's how the streets call you sometimes. It be like, come
Mhm.
on out, girl. Come to the next club. Hey, we over here having a real good time. You done made it all the way home and you good. Sometimes you just got to let it go. You just
Mhm.
got to let it go. I done made it here. I'm just gonna let it go. So that's my thing on that one now. All right, come on with it. Oh, the hell?
That was the next thing
Oh,
you were saying.
uh,
You call 911. We're talking about
it was under the
for
wrong.
those
Go
for
ahead.
those that are late coming in. We were talking about if your child leave home with friends and everyone return but your child, what would you do? So that's what we're discussing.
Yeah,
So, we talked about staying calm and we talked about going to their social media and, you have a conversation with the people that they were supposed to be going with. And your next thing is we saying call 911. Did you call the authorities to get them involved? Help find my child.
yeah. See, we often don't like 911 until we
Yeah,
need
till we
it.
need 'em. Till we need them. Get
you
here in
know,
a hurry.
I look at it all the time. I be like, man, they be talking about defunding police, and man, we ain't. Let me tell you something. Right now, around Jackson, we probably got 17 to 20 police cars right, right now,
Hmm.
and we don't realize how bad it is. Just think about it. If you think about all of Jackson, yeah, because if you go on some certain part of time, you don't even see police cars even ride. But riding, that's actually at work, riding, you probably got about four, five people per district, per precinct that's out there that's riding.
Hmm.
If it wasn't for capital and all these extra, you know, uh agencies that's around here right now, we probably wouldn't be getting nothing done. And I'm just keeping it a book. We be sitting up there thinking we got a whole bunch of police officers, but we don't.
We
We
don't.
don't. We don't. We probably got about 17 people per precinct. 17, 18 people per precinct.
And
Yeah,
that's what's wild.
think about it. The FBI had to come up there, tell them boy when they were standing up on cars with AKs on the policemen cars in the country to go get them boy because the police wasn't there. They wasn't around.
Mhm.
So we got to realize that there's not a lot of money around here, and we not doing right about the citizens, and we not bringing enough jobs here because we're so too busy trying to worry about naming a street than we is trying to get some jobs here. And I said,
Mhm.
I hear him all the time trying to rename a street. What the hell you renaming a pothole ass street for? If your ass ain't got no jobs to put no tax money to keep the street fixed, it's gonna still be a pothole street. You gonna rename
Pothole
it
Street.
for a year, and then it gonna become a pothole street next year because you ain't gonna be able to keep it up.
Mm-mm.
So we need. Let me tell you what Jackson needs. That's my problem sometimes. I know they be listening to me, so I'm tell you that. Because usually when I do this, they try to do a little change sometimes. They kind of sneak up on me, and they kind of change up sometimes. Okay, I'm gonna tell you what Jackson needs. We definitely need jobs, and I notice a lot of people, you know, with the power plants and these islands, but people got to realize it ain't much here. Do you want a dead city or a city that gonna come back alive? You know what I'm saying? Because as soon as you get some stuff that can be built here, see, everybody's against everything because they thinking, oh, it's gonna do this, oh, it's gonna do that, or it's gonna listen. All us gonna get ran out the city in a minute if we don't do something.
Mhm.
We got to get some jobs here. If you hating every job they're trying to move in town, well, what you doing about all this? Because I see everybody hating about every job coming here. But what about how Jackson look? What about all the weed whacking and weed eating and bushes on every corner you can't even see? We have so many wrecks because you can't even see the intersection because of the bush on the corner. You can't
Yeah.
even look outside or what. See, Jackson is dangerous because we can't even see. It ain't even a person just that. I told my boy, what said name one more
Byron
Byron
Brumfield.
Brofield. I
Mhm.
told him and I talked to him and I said, hey man, we need somebody to get some of these contractors to cut back bushes
Yeah.
out the street. That's half of the accidents coming because you're peeping in the street and then you barely can see 4 cars up because it's big old bush at the corner. A lot of these people that growing bushes on the corner, they don't even supposed to be on the corner. Bushes don't supposed to be on the corner where traffic got to meet in this what's name. You supposed to have bushes out the corner. If you go to NL City, you do not see bushes on the corner where you cannot get to the stop sign, look both ways. You can't see nothing. So we got to get to I'm gonna tell you what they got to do. We got to take it back to 20, 25 years ago when we was taking care, the city was taking care of our own sewage systems. We was taking care of our own trees, bushes, signs, all that. We need to get back to just paying people a little bit more money and go on getting more better tractors and lawnmowers and weed eaters and to have people doing that. And if you ain't got enough people, because there's plenty of people that need work. You
Yeah.
ain't got enough people, get the people at the penitentiary and grab a weed eater and let them go through some of these lots and give them something to do.
Yeah.
We got to do it. And that's our problem. We looked at the old ways that working and we don't want to go back to the old way because we feel like it's outdated. We need to have more things that's put on the city, and we need to have in-house to do these things, to dig up these roads. We don't need to be calling all the outsiders. All we got to do is get people that know what they're doing and start hiring them and telling them to hire people in Jackson to do our own stuff.
Yeah. I agree.
They ain't got the right people like me that's down here looking at stuff, and it's easy to see what you. A lot of us can't a dead end. If you stay on dead end, a lot of people on dead ends can't even see them. You remember them old silver signs that keep you from running in the creek?
Oh, like the creek, yeah, they go across
You
it.
can't even see that because people ain't even cleaning up the creek no more. It's so many jobs out here cleaning up the creek, doing this, doing that, cutting bushes down. It's so many jobs, it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
We can make jobs for ourselves.
But this is
All
what I'm not understanding. They
right.
saying that there are so many people that needs a job, right? The cost of living has increased, so the cost of supplies have increased. So you're having these funds that's coming to you. So why can't you hire people?
That part. They can do it. Let me tell you something. All you gotta do, if you want to know that Jackson bullshit, go ask Stokes. Stokes, I didn't see him. He got on the lady that used to be one of the ex-governor wives. She got a podcast. And Stokes was on there. And he said, Jackson got plenty of money. Everybody always say Jackson got plenty of money. They
You
just
hear
don't
it
know
too often.
they don't know what the hell to do with it.
They don't know
They
how
don't
to
know.
spend it or fund it or spread it
First
abroad.
thing you do is invest in cleaning up your city. Cleaning up and tearing down houses should be the first thing. You should be able to pay somebody to tear down this house, clean up this lot, clean up this, clean up that, cleaning up is the first deal to attract somebody to your city. Clean the fuck up. When people ride through our town and see all these abandoned houses and ditches and all that, all these houses all abandoned with all the doors and windows knocked out of it and all that,
Yeah.
that don't look good for any investor. Knock down this stuff, clean up this stuff, and let people come in and invest in your city. And cut them a tax break or whatever they got to do to let people invest in your city. Why you think these sons still here? They cut them an extra tax break. Why you think these fastens and these tire companies and all this stuff start moving down? Because they cutting them tax breaks and stuff. And that's what we got to do. You got to realize you got to work with a company. They're going to come bring you business. If you don't want to work for yourself, you got to open the door for companies to come in and create jobs for you. Yeah. You got to protect these Family Dollars and all these stores that's on here, and then you got all these people hanging outside the store. No, you got to stop that.
Yeah.
Police should have been, is no loitering on the sign in front of every store. All you got to do is tell people you can't be there.
Yeah.
That's all the police got to do, but they won't do it. And then if they there next time, hey, I'm going to take you to jail. Mm-hmm. That store right there, what they say, by the golf course.
Okay.
On Bullet.
On Woodrow Wilson.
Yeah. It turned the Bullet, I think, right around that time or something. But anyway, yeah, Woodrow Wilson by the golf course. Okay, that store right there, by the church, across from the church. I see people hanging out there all day, all night. This is no loitering sign outside the store. Why is the police not doing their job? All you got to do is run people away from the store, and then people stop hanging out. If you make sure people ain't walking the streets and hanging out at stores, you're going to cut down the crime just by doing your job. And see, the problem is our police sometimes don't want to do their job. They want to be friends with everybody. Oh, hey, Mr. Man, I know your crazy self hang out here every night. No, run his ass home. Say, no, you cannot hang here. See, that's the problem. See, when you go to another city, Madison and all that, they don't play that. Just strangers hanging out at the store all night. Oh, no. Oh, no. You're going to have half the goddamn police department at the store if you start hanging out at their store. Hang out there at the store longer than 30 minutes. See what happens. You're going to jail. Am I lying?
No. They ain't going to have it.
So, guess what? If you don't want to have certain things, you got to make certain moves. Because you run a joker home, they got to go to sleep. They got to go to sleep. That's the problem. We ain't letting people go to sleep. They staying up all night, causing havoc. They leave the stove. They bomb in front of the stove half the day. People don't even want to go in certain stores because they got to deal with the motherfucker asking for $1 or $2. Buy me a cigarette. Buy me a bill. We can't even control that we can control. And tell them, you can't hang up here. You can't hang at the store.
Well, that's the truth.
So if they really want to know, somebody like me can tell them. They don't want to hear it, though, sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Because everything that sounds good, sometimes not good to certain people. But if you really want to know what you can do to change this, it's not hard. It's not rocket science. It's not rocket science change on what's going on around here. All you gotta do is try to to change, and you would stop. Sometimes little kids out here, grown men walking in the middle of the night, steady trying to get drunk all the way to shit 2, 3. That's why they open 24 hours, because they're gonna sit out there all night, run, get this and that. They gotta shut it down. Let me tell you something. That's why them folks, when COVID came around, they made up a master plan to stop all these 24-hour stores. They stopped Kroger 24 hours. They stopped Walmart 24 hours. They shut cities down. Only cities running around with something to do is the inner city in every what's name after a certain time. After 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, you in another town. It like a ghost town. Because everybody at home. They know how to go home. You feel me?
Yeah.
And guess what? They gonna give you a little time for the little clubs on the weekend and stay open a little late. But all the other clubs through the week, oh, they shutting down at 10, 11 o'clock. It's over. It's over. These other towns shut down at a certain time. And only the inner city want to act like they don't want to shut down. Over and over. And that's our problem. Why you think we getting killings at 2, 3, 1 o'clock? Because we don't want to shut down.
They trying to make a lot of money.
Listen, I understand people got their club, they got their little places that I understand all that. But them stores and other stuff, they should be shut down. You can go to the club gonna have security, all that. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
But the other security at the other thing, it shouldn't be nobody sitting at the pump for 30, 40 minutes.
Right.
No, we letting this stuff go on. And we not doing enough to change what's going on. Come on with it.
So next, you will check the friends' social media. If their friends deleted their social media page or pages, I'm showing up and recording the conversation.
I'm telling you, if my child missing and I show up, I'm finna hit the record button for the door, because we finna talk about this.
Somebody gonna answer.
Somebody gonna tell me what's going on. And that's the problem. Something, and I'm gonna tell them I'm recording now. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to know what's going on. And then the reason I'm gonna tell them, because I want to know what's their response. If because I'm recording now, you don't want to talk.
Right.
You don't want to talk about my child because I'm recording or this and that. See, that's when you know it's BS in there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not trying to make nobody give me what's name, but I know if I say I'm recording and you don't want to talk to me and you my child friend or whatever, oh now
We have a problem.
I can put you on the list. You're on the list. You're on my shit list.
Mm-hmm.
Now, any other time I say on my hit list, but shit list. But it's the same thing. But see, the shit that I can't trust you no more. And see, that's what the parents should have did. The parents should have, even though they went out and got their lawyer, all that, they should have went to everyone that was on that boat. Everyone that was nice, they should have went to everyone else and seen who was going to talk to him and say, I'm recording. What happened?
Mm-hmm.
I'm recording. What happened? And every motherfucker that didn't want to say nothing, list on my shit list.
Not the shit.
You just got to keep it real, because guess what? If somebody really did something wrong, they ain't gonna tell you the truth anyway. So you might well say you recording and see where they head is. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Somebody who ain't got nothing to hide don't scare like this. I'm recording. What kind of recording? Nothing you do that. See, you know the motherfucker be talking that type of shit there. Nigga, you can do whatever you want, motherfucker. You record me all day long, nigga. I'm gonna say the same shit. You know what I'm saying? Because there's truth coming out of them. You feel me?
Yeah.
When you sit up there and tell somebody you finna record and they get all choked up and all, nah, man, you on the other side. You ain't on my team. You on the other side. You one of them. So that's how I feel about that. I'm checking social media, but if somebody delete I'm coming straight to their house. Why you delete your social media? Oh, somebody told me they're going. Oh, okay, all right. Thank you, because I'm recording. Thank you for being honest and open on why you did this. See, I'm not gonna just say you the devil for doing that because you might have got something that scared you. You feel me? And you shut it down because okay, I'm scared for my child life.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But I want to hear it. I don't want to be told that from nobody else. I want to hear that out of your mouth. So I want to hear certain things and I can move on. Other than that, we're gonna go. All right, come on.
So I would trace the route they were traveling to start my own investigation.
Yeah. And that's the problem. A lot of times that your investigation is the most important one because you care the most.
Yeah.
See, a lot of people don't care. I ain't in it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't with the I ain't in that dudes. If something going on with my child and you start talking about I ain't in that, I ain't messing with you no more either. But you know what I'm saying? Nah, you in
you
it.
consider suspect at that point.
Now I don't know if he's suspect, but when you ain't in it,
you ain't in it. You know something. Why aren't you in it?
oh, I'm gonna tell you what ain't in it means sometimes. Ain't in it mean I might know something, but it ain't got nothing to do with me. Or I might have heard something. See, people hear stuff every day. See, people can heard somebody, the person who might have killed your loved one. But they'll be like, I'm staying out of there. Cause this gonna bring me into some more stuff. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay.
I'm trying to be safe over here because I don't want to get in there and get into some drama. Because I know who know that no. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Okay, I got you.
So sometimes people can know, but not know, but really know what's going on right now. I'm just real. Hold on, let me see. There it is. The domino
effect. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. People know shit, but they don't want to say shit because they trying to keep themselves out of harm's way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But when it got to do with my child or something like that, no, you can't be in the middle. You got to choose sides. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You either down with me or you down with whoever hurt me.
Right.
So I'm with what's name on that, like 50 Cent say. If you on the fence and you don't know if you on my side, on the other side, I'm gonna push you across the fence because if I don't know you on my side, you are up. Is that still wrong though? Yeah. Yeah. I think it's wrong sometimes to well, I need to make sure I know exactly what we talking about, but I know that what I was saying about the domino effect and this and that. Sometimes stuff might be a little wrong to drag people into certain stuff, But if it's for me to get like I put it away, just like that, it's somebody right now that know the truth about what happened to that boy down there on the coast. It's somebody know. But the reason he might not be saying something because he know that if he say something, somebody else know that he know. He the one that know I did.
Mm-hmm.
So ain't he still your enemy if he won't tell you what
Right.
happened to your child?
Right.
He still ain't on your team. He on the ops team.
Yep.
So to me, you are op if you on a team. So that's why I try to keep it in the middle on that friend stuff because I look at it like this here. This was why this crazy here. This is why I don't hang out with certain spots, certain people, this and that. Because I look at it like this here. I look at it like this here. If I was to get into it with a dude and the dude shot me or whatever, I'm thinking about who in that spot that liked me enough that would tell that dude right there shot what's name.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm in a spot where I feel like it's more enemies than friends, or I don't realize that, this is a place that they all right with me, that they don't fuck with me. I'd rather be in a place where people fuck with me than a person that's all right with me. And that's why I think
Mm-hmm.
how the dude Wells got in trouble, because he's out there with people that all right with him, but do they really truly fuck with him? Fuck with him. Because your friends ain't gonna come with you and leave you behind. See, I heard how you was playing, oh, people always leave everybody, people always ride with different people. No, you ain't never tell me that he always, when he went with you, did he always ride with somebody else?
Right.
That part. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
No, tell me how I do. Don't tell what everybody else do, because let me tell you something. Anybody know me? Don't leave me, motherfucker. I ain't never fucking with you no more. Leave me. I'll ride with the motherfucker. I rode here will. We gone. See, and women do that all the time. Women go to clubs, anything. They say, we left together. We go home together. I don't care how fine that nigga is, that is smiling. He can tell you he gonna marry you. You ain't leaving with him, girl. I done seen girl group up with women. No, you leave with us.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
We came
you get
together. We leaving
home,
together.
once you get home and he come all the way home and pick you up, now that's a whole different deal. But you came with us, you leaving with us.
Right.
That's a whole different respect, because they know we ain't finna. No man left down. No man down. You feel what I'm saying?
Yep.
And I respect that more. If I had a partner, they'd be like,
Right.
nah, dog, we left here together, we come and be like, all right, man, let's go. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter how I'm feeling.
Right.
Dude said, we left to go. We came here, we leave to go. You done had them friend girls that got them, they erratic about it. We came here together, we leaving together, you ain't going nowhere with nobody. He can follow us to the house, then you can leave back out with him there. But goddamn, you came with us, you leaving, you going back home with us. Tell you, man. Come on with it.
Jay said Emmett Till's family was on the op team because they sat back when they allowed him to be taken from his house by the men. You don't have choices like that too often in that situation.
Hey
You
man,
couldn't really
Jay,
just fight back
Jay,
if you
Jay,
outnumbered, you know?
Jay, I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell you this. Jay, see that why I don't like when people just put half for the thing out there, because you don't realize that the sheriff and shit came to Emmett Till's family and took him I mean, took them up out of that. You know, when they pulled them over, that was the sheriff and people that snatch. See, what you don't realize, the law enforcement was a big part of the Klan and all that. The lawyers, the judges, all that shit was. See, the reason we got different shit now because black people are lawyers, judges, and all that now. See, back then the Klan was the lawyers, judges, all that. So I
Mhm.
can't do with that because it's actually was the goddamn sheriff and shit snatching your family out of there. It's sheriffs that was on that hit list, man. You ain't thinking about the sheriffs and shit that was involved with the M&T, dropping
There's
them in
more to the
the water.
story.
Who you think dropped them in the water, dog? They were police officers that dropped them in the water. They killed them. They were, listen, a lot of Ku Klux Klan members wasn't hitmen. They called the hitmen that were police officers and sheriffs and got them to take you out in the middle of nowhere and knock your ass off. You know what I'm saying?
And they weren't no one member team.
Thank you.
So you were outnumbered. It was nothing you could really do in a
Right.
situation
And
like
somebody,
that.
right. But they did do what they both did. They told the police who came and got them, who took them, and how you think they found out that much? The family. They didn't give him no option that what you, man, they would have killed everybody in the house if you had said, "Hey, I ain't leaving with you." There, you think this is a live Facebook now that you can do that shit and a motherfucker get caught up as no man. Let
Mhm.
me tell you something.
Nothing like that.
Something, Jay. I remember back in the day, real talk, just being just sometimes being in a situation where the police pull you over and you had to outthink and you had to do this and you had to get yourself together and pull yourself together to get out of this situation because it wasn't no no cameras and all this stuff to help you out. You out there in the middle of the dark with a police officer that got an itchy trigger finger and got a fucking big ass flashlight. They used to carry a flashlight this goddamn long to wrap you across your goddamn head back.
Mhm.
See, Jay, you BSing in a way now. You know what I'm saying? He said all I'm trying to show is every situation. Yeah, it's different, but I'm telling you, back in the
See,
day,
you
like
just can't say if somebody don't
man,
act to your benefit, then they must be against you.
I'm sitting up there
Well,
trying,
in everything, you have a knowledge of the circumstance.
man, these
So
folks.
even in the Emmett Till thing, you had a knowledge. You couldn't go against those people. You were outnumbered. They run the whole
And
town
they would shoot you right there.
right
If
there,
you
and
call
you're nothing
yourself,
like that.
they said resisting arrest killed you dead right there. See, that hold on. What we were going through then was real segregation. Real goddamn was that. See that shit they be trying to portray now? Man, you can't sit up there and post Facebook live in front of the police and then say, I ain't got no rights. Nigga, listen, back in the day, you'd have been beat down. You know,
Real
already
good.
police officer. You'd been 3, 4 hours before you even made it to the jail. Cause they rolled you around. Listen, I've been rolled around in the back of a police car. See, that's the problem right there. See, I get upset because I've been just trying to do out here.
It
I see,
hits home.
I,
It hits home.
I done been out there where they done put me in the back of the car and rolled me around while they arresting other people, doing all kind of shit just to try to prove a point that they can do what the fuck they want to do. And this was just in the 90s. And you sitting up here trying to talk about the goddamn is that 20s? When Emmett was well, I mean, when was that? 60s, 20s?
It
I
has
mean,
to be probably in the 60s.
hold on. Nah, Google it up. Let me see. Let me do this. 'Cause ain't no way you gonna do me like this.
In 55. Oh, August the 28th, 1955.
1955. Listen, the 55 were way different.
Different.
Yeah, see, we playing. We around here playing sometimes. Listen, can I tell you something? When you think you ain't got no rights, you a goddamn lie. When you a goddamn lie, you got some rights now. He said, it happened to me two multiple times for petty shit. That's what I'm saying. I remember getting drove around in the back of a police car. I remember, listen, let me tell you something. And I don't know if people gonna remember this one. I remember I was at 900 one time. Let me tell you, sir. And one day I'm gonna start telling stories on this motherfucker because I got a lot of background stories. Listen, I
Got a
remember being
story
in
to tell.
900 one time. I'm telling you, I got witnesses right now that might be watching this show. But I remember in 900, I remember I came out there and I was in the 900. Police came there. He trying to show out for another police. He said, hey, come on here, let me meet my friend. I said, hey, man, I can't come out there. I got my drink in my hand. I can't come outside. Don't you know the police came in the club to get me out the club just because he wanted me to come meet another police outside? Took me. Well, hold on. Grabbed me right by the bar in the 900 club. And he started trying to grab me and take me out of the club. And I put my hand on both sides of the door, stop myself. I said, hey, man, what y'all doing? He said, man, I told you to come outside, this and that. And he took his little pole stick and flipped it out, you know, the little bitty whooper stick. I said, let me tell you something. I said, let me tell you something. Remember who I am. This ain't gonna go nicely because I got to represent. You know what I'm saying? So if y'all goddamn feel like you gonna whoop me in front of these folks, you is sadly mistaken. He said, just take your hand off the door. I just want you to come outside for a minute, this and that. I said, all right now. But put that motherfucking shit there up. Then he put it up. I took my hand down, went outside. The man went outside, handcuffed me, put me in the back of the police car, and then told me, apologize to my boy. And let me
For
tell you,
what?
for not coming outside quickly.
Oh, wow.
Let me tell you something.
Abusing authority.
Now, hold on. This is a story you're going to only get on my show.
On Hood Talk.
I was so motherfucking mad that when he told me that, there was damn near tears about to come out of my motherfucking eye. And the man was telling me, I'll let you go if you just apologize to him.
You went to jail.
I remember saying, I'm sorry. No, I ain't. And listen, can I tell you something? I'm going to do whatever it takes. Not, and it was nice to go to jail. And I said to myself, I'm damn near ready to shed a tear. I'm sorry. He said, say it loud. And you know, it's fucking with me now. You know what I'm saying? I said, I apologize. The man took me out the back of the police car. He said, no, I'm gonna let you out, but you got to go home. You can't go back in the police. You can't go back in the club. You got to go home. Yeah. Let me out, told me you got to go to your truck. You got to go. Don't come back here tonight. So, and this is a police officer that I was cool with that did me like that. And this changed how I viewed all police officers after that. So it's hard for a nigga like me to be out here and you know, shit hit you kind of like, and you be like, because guess what? Police officer told me, I'm gonna tell you another story. Police officer told me I was at Exxon on Woodrow Wilson. Long time. I got them and come over. I pull up in the thing. I hear fuck the police. But guess who playing it? The
Not the police.
fucking police is jamming. Fuck the police. They outside they car jamming. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? So I go over there. I'm like, damn. Yeah, because this my hood. You feel me? So them niggas like, I talk to them, this and that. Boom. So boom, we cool. I get pulled over later. Couple weeks on down or whatever. When police down hold on. What's that?
Okay, you get pulled over.
Yeah. Down there with my daddy building in there. Matter of fact, damn near in front of it, right there. Okay, I get pulled over. They pulled me up a little bit. I turn on the side street, whatever. They tell me, yeah, oh man, this and that, and they fucking with me. I seen the police officer, I seen, scream, fuck the police. I like, dude, y'all know me. What's up, man? He like, hey man. And then after they got through with me, they stayed there with me. And I said, man, why the fuck you let these police around me? He said, let me tell you something. He said, you be around your gang or whatever. He said, do you, goddamn it, when your gang or somebody in your gang do something fucked up, do you question them or do you, goddamn it, be on their side regardless of what they doing? And I said, And what he was saying in so many words is, we're going to stand behind our blue and black, officers, regardless, just like you'll stand between you and your boys. If they ain't right or the wrong, if y'all get into it with a nigga at the club. So he would let me know that even though we cool, I got to stand behind my people just like you stand behind your people. So you got to have a whole different way you watching what's going on around you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
People got to be what's the name on that? All right, come on with it.
Said me and Rosemary probably was in the club when that happened.
Rest in peace.
Man, whatever I say. Go ahead.
Go ahead. I said rest in peace, Rosemary. Go ahead.
Okay. Jay said, man, whatever I say and make no difference how I say it. My point seems to go over your head. I think you're missing my point, but just know I usually agree with a lot of what you say.
Yeah, I feel like we're getting the same point. I understand your point. It's just sometimes when you say certain stuff, it trigger me into some more stuff, and then I get thrown off sometimes. I promise, Jay, it ain't you, it's me. What's up,
Intuitive thoughts. Greetings to you too.
I need to go to a speech class because something is going on wrong with me.
Intuitive. Just slow down. You got it.
My boy said, God is
watching my brother. Tell the truth.
Okay.
LaRuben has arisen.
Tell the truth, bro. Okay, tell the truth.
Crown holder.
Hold on. I want to hear that dope popping. Tell the truth on the second. See, only thing I think about stuff like that is sometimes if you ain't with me or you wasn't around when this incident happened, how could you know if I'm lying or telling the person the truth about me? Just like I couldn't tell you what you doing tonight or what you did yesterday. It's the same thing. See, sometimes we got to understand that what we might think is truth is only our truth. When we think about another person, it's the other person's opinion on another person. You don't know their truth. You don't know what the other person been through. You know what I'm saying? So,
Mm-hmm.
it be like that sometimes.
Of course. He said, "This is real talk." She said, "That
All
be them people in our heads."
right. And I believe it. You know what I'm saying? I believe it.
Now he
Appreciate it,
said,
Ruben.
"Preach
Appreciate it, Ruben.
to my brother."
Man.
Mhm.
But sometimes I go through a lot of stuff that it's not normal that you go through certain stuff, but sometimes you go through stuff and you don't know what's going on.
Mhm.
Read that.
You was the hottest in the city, so you most definitely had to be there.
But you know what? I learned a lot by how police used to treat me back in the day. I remember, a couple times police waking me up. I remember police got them and getting me out of situations, running me through roadblocks, kind of stuff. I mean, but it was a respect thing. You know what I'm saying? It was a
Mhm.
respect thing. And I think I had a lot of respect for police, and police had a lot of respect for me. And like I said, at one time, I felt like I was the hottest in the city. I don't know if I was, but I sure thought I was. I, you know, it reminded me of 50 Cent song, and it'd be like, "I'm the man." It's a song called "I'm the Man" by 50 Cent.
Mhm.
I just love that song. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. He said, "I know the real you be my brother. Speak the truth, bro." Yeah. But like I said, we gonna let me see. He said, "Hold on." He said, "Bro, my brother, a lie is easy to tell. Tell the truth and tell Jackson the truth. I got you, bro. I got you. But let me run to the next subject too. Bam! Come on with it."
Okay, I'm going to find Tommy Egan to help me look. You got to go find a Tommy Egan. You know, somebody
That
that don't
means
like those
that
people.
means you know where you headed to. You head to the
You got
shiznit.
to call your boys, your
Yeah.
boys, your girls, whoever. You know,
And
help
I
me.
show and I sure appreciate all my brothers and sisters that be on here. You know, you know, messing with the boy all the time because I'm gonna tell you, I can't do this without y'all. I appreciate y'all chiming in, getting up there, telling me, holding me accountable. Because one thing I learned about being in this city is you can't be no fake motherfucker out here, talking this shit and don't know what the hell you talking about. One thing that I'm proud of is I'm from this city. I know this city. The city know me. And I don't have to preach fake stuff to to make it seem good. Every story I tell a joker, believe me, it wrote down in somebody's book somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Might not be in my book, but it's in somebody's book somewhere. So, you know, I read that.
Those were some of the best days of our life, best friend. Forever, I guess.
No, that BFF. I thought
Best
that was
friend
best
forever.
forever. Yeah.
Best friend
Uh,
forever.
yeah. Yeah. I mean, man, we had time back. I'm telling you, man, I had so many fun times back then, and and I mean, honest to God, fun times like you didn't. you didn't want nothing extra. You know what I'm saying? Like you had time, but I'm talking about when I used to have the club and having good time. You just wish it never stopped. That part. Come on with it.
Chase said, I disagree. It's only one truth, and it's straight. No bending or curves. I used to hear girls say my truth and your truth. I say no, there's just a truth and everything else is a lie.
Uh-uh. Listen, you forgot
I,
this
I,
part.
get- I get what he's saying.
No, I understand that, but he forgot this part. It's your side of the story, her side of the story, and the truth. See, the truth always in the middle.
That's what
So
he's
I
saying.
understand what, but he said everything else a lie. And it don't listen, just
Well,
because
if
you ain't
it's not the truth, what is it?
uh-uh,
It's just
just
what he
because you ain't
said.
telling the whole truth don't mean it's a lie. It's a lot of people,
Oh,
let me tell you
shoot
something.
now.
Hold on, watch this. I done talked to a lot of people and they might say something, right? And you caught them and you catch them up and you like, what time you say you this and that, and be like, I don't know. But this see what it is you can skip around the truth and you can play with it. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to tell the whole truth, but you will tell enough of the truth that you'll feel like somebody will believe you.
Mm,
So
I hear you.
everything ain't a lie just because it ain't the whole truth. You know what I'm saying?
I hear
That
you.
part. All right, come on with it.
Real talk, sis. Know this. Real will never be fake. Understand me, sis? Tell him to run it right. Run it right.
All right, come on with that.
We don't need no advertising, best friend, in this city. Like I said earlier, you had to be there.
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
And sometimes, like a lot of stuff, you had to be there. If you wasn't there, then you get like my brother. Sometimes, Reuben, he'd be like, "Hey, everything is a lie because I wasn't there." Sometimes they get like that. They feel like everything like because they didn't witness it. He said, "Question: it's like, tell your line who brother you." Hold on.
Who your brothers be? Who are
Uh,
your brothers? LaRuben, your
uh,
brother? LaRuben, your
no, no,
brother.
no, no. If he talking about blood brothers, I know my real blood brothers like the back of my hand. Yeah, I I can talk to my dad. It might be a couple I don't know about, but the ones I do know about, they there. Uh, Real talk, bro. You don't understand, man, dude. You got to try. Listen, you got to try something other than just say real. Because if you just talk about everything real and
Let them make it. Let them make it. Chantel
and
said facts. That is why you never volunteer information.
that part,
That's a
I
street
don't
code.
talk
I,
too
I
much.
found out that's a street code. Don't volunteer information.
Hey, you gonna get what you asked for, goddamn it. You ain't gonna get no more, goddamn that part. Let me see. He said, "Real, don't lie." Ruben. No, I want to hear those. Uh. He said, "Real, don't lie. Real talk, bro." Okay, so Ruben, I'm finna throw you under the bus now.
Don't do
Uh,
it. I
man,
said let them make it.
Ruben, nope, he ain't gonna make it, man. Hey, Ruben, you lied to me because you told me you were gonna cash out me my money the other day, and
Oh
you did.
Lord.
Oh Lord, well, you said the real don't lie, so that means you lied like a motherfucker. You ain't real, cause you even told me you were gonna cash out me money for Joe. So act like you don't know who Joe is too. So you told me you were gonna cash out me some money for Joe and me and the money you owe me, and you still didn't do it. So one thing about it, you know what I'm saying? Let me see. I know my DNA. You got to know your DNA so you can get right with the Lord. Because you got to do better. Come on with it. He said, the city already know what it right. I ain't got to be out of here like this. Sit, I already know who I am. All right, come on with it. He said, the devil is the father of lies, and he unusually
He
gives.
usually gives you part of that truth to convince you the lies are real. He uses the truth as bait.
Mm. Say, hold on, read that one more time so I can do that.
The Reuben said, Jay said, the devil is the father of lies, and he usually gives you part of the truth to convince you the lies are real. He uses the truth as bait.
Mm. That only thing wrong with that, it can be used on both sides. I kind of, you know, I kind of was. She said, "That's the key to not lie." Okay. He said, "Preach." Okay. Said, "A lie, you know, a monster when I see it." Huh? I know a monster when I see it. Okay. All right. So I don't know. I don't know what that means right there. Cause I know a liar when I see it. You might know a monster, and I know liars when I see it. They don't want to tell the truth. They want to live off the lies. Come on with it. What is this?
So then you run your gas out your car 3 times looking for answers. That's a lot of gas. That's a lot of riding. So you're riding.
Lies. Bye, my friend.
It's easy.
Gotta laugh around him. Yeah, I'm gonna make. You ain't gonna be picking on me. I'm gonna make somebody laugh. Somebody gonna get this work. Okay, my bad. Ask for this work and you gonna get it. Okay, my bad. Next one. Come on with it.
Calling every TV station and investigators.
Mm,
APB, I'm looking for my kid.
yeah, that's a lot of stuff there.
That's a lot of stuff. Make it big. Do it big then. That's how they say, right? Am I your brother, honeysucker?
Yeah, you my lying brother.
Little Ruben. He's told you so by not paying him
I
for
don't know why he think he
everything.
gonna get over. I don't know why he think he gonna get over. Yes, you my lying brother. God damn it. God damn
At
it.
least he
See,
got a
I
role in
ain't
the
got my
brotherhood now.
money. And I didn't get the money for the Joe that you said you were gonna send me. I sent you my cash out. I ain't seen nothing yet. You full of shit. That what you is. Yeah, full of shit. That what you is. Now, once you say that down now, I'm full of shit. Shit. Oh, I wanna let you know that
Oh,
I'm full of shit for soul. I'm full of shit. Oh, I wanna let you know that I'm full of shit for sure. Oh, full of shit. Doing the Trump dance on his ass. Hey man, you gotta do better, man. You gotta do better. If you want me to do better, you gotta do better, my nigga. Oh, my bro be lying to me. I'm gonna fuck around. I'm gonna come out there where you at now. I told you now. I'm gonna come out there with you at, and I want my payment on demand. Yeah, man, that boy. See, that man root me thinking I be trying to threaten him. No, I just want my gas money.
he said God is watching you, brother.
Yeah, good, good. God is watching you tell these lies. Every day you telling lies and stuff. You sit up there in front of God telling man, I'm finna cash app you in just a second.
But you know how some people accounts be set
No,
up
He lying. That nigga be talking about I'm gonna cash at you in
Cash App
a
didn't work.
second, not
Baby
in a
didn't
minute,
work.
not 30 minutes. Oh, hold on, I'm gonna cash app you right now. I want you to go do this for me. I'm gonna cash app you a last. You gotta do better. Watch this, cause I know he's gonna say something. Let me go and get ready for the next comment. Hey, you gotta do better, dude. You gotta stop lying. You gotta be more of what you say you are. If you're a whole real person that don't like lying and all that, you gotta live by that. God is watching you, dude. You gotta live by that. Yeah, I tell the truth. I got to. Because listen, if I don't tell the truth, people won't know you lying. Let me stop. But that's true. Okay. Stop lying and the truth won't hurt you. You ever heard that one? Bang, golly, yeah, put that big old thing on there. You had to do that.
You better
I
not
didn't
do
do I didn't do
that. See, you lying for no reason. The
that.
Reuben
I'm
is
telling,
rubbing off on you.
I'm telling you.
The
Me
Reuben is
with
rubbing.
the friends
Look
and
at me. Look at
uh,
me. What am I doing?
chilling,
Right. So what you
but I
mean?
know I ain't lying.
You know the Reuben. You just not telling the truth.
Hold on, you saying I put this subject here up?
I haven't done anything.
No, I'm talking about no, it wasn't. It was in the big face. It wasn't the
I
stroll.
know that I haven't done anything.
No, I am trying.
I accept your apology.
No, okay, I'm gonna leave it just like it was. I'm not finna. I'm not gonna do that with you.
Me either.
Hold on, let me put this thing back on this thing.
See what you're doing.
Oh, let me. Now, yeah, I wanted to know. Of course, you can ask me a question, my brother.
Oh my God. I'm trying to see what this question is about to be.
There, right there. Hold on, which one is it? There, right there. Yeah. You said what?
Meet the friends and their parents. So if your child is going with
Then they said, look. Then they said, hold on, let me get him right. Then they said, happy birthday, monster. Gil is watching. Get in and watch. Man, come on, man. You're typing too fast. See, God was watching you. That's why he threw your spelling off.
no, he did that himself.
He did.
He said,
That
kid
that,
is watching.
that drink there. That drink down. Then they said, Gid is watching. Okay, got
He said, happy birthday, monster.
you. Meet with friends and parents every day, all day. They got to come home. I would get on their booty. That part. All I can say is it's a wrap. Let me see what he got to say. Yeah. I think we did all right. Real time, my brother. All right. I think we did all right. What else you wanted to talk about? You got something else?
We good. Just a benediction.
There it is.
Mhm. Well, hey, it's been real. We thank you all for tuning in today. But don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And we will see you guys on next Tuesday at 9 o'clock p.m. So
No,
have a good night.
Tuesday, all that.
Uh-huh. What is next Tuesday? What is that date? What is next Tuesday's date?
My birthday. Okay, my bad.
Listen, listen. Okay, what? Listen. Please, I don't have any time for any gossip now. Eh? Yes. Look at you. What you talking about? What you talking about? What you talking about? What you talking about?
Got him! Got him!
Bye, Felicia.
Y'all fancy.
Yeah. Okay, well, good.
Nicole, she belongs to the streets.
Next Tuesday, my birthday, we're gonna have a good show. What? Ooh, yeah, man, I'm gonna be able to make it.
Yeah, you're gonna make it.
Okay.
You're gonna make it. But look, by next Tuesday, this time next week, Mr. Know-it-all will be a year older, and I'll be on my way. So hey, shout out
Listen,
to
it's a week from now. Oh man.
It's less than a week from now. Your birthday falls on Sunday. So happy early birthday to you. We'll talk to you when you're a year older.
Yeah, I'm gonna cut that off because yes, my birthday is next Tuesday. Yes,
Next
we are
Monday.
gonna have
Next
a
Monday.
show.
Let me help you out when your birthday is. Your birthday is next Monday.
Oh.
You already be turning to another older year.
So really, Tuesday gonna be Obama's birthday, huh?
Obama's birthday is Tuesday.
You done threw me off, man.
Yep, and then the next good day is the following day. Yep. So we're gonna turn up next Tuesday and bring in my birthday, and close out yours for that day,
Okay.
But I know
At
Leo's,
least
we take it for the entire season and
your
month.
birthday
So
next
it is what it is.
Wednesday. My birthday next Monday. This bullshit. I'm gonna change my birthday to Tuesday. My birthday next Tuesday, like I said. I make the rules around here. All right.
Do your thing. Party on the yacht. Party on the yacht.
That part Tuesday, so I ain't got to worry about it feeling like I did my show on my birthday.
I
I
had to do it
did.
like 2 years ago. I actually
It's
did the
all
show
right.
on my birthday.
Hey, you watching? I'll be down at the U.
I did last year. I did my birthday the show on my birthday. Dedication.
Oh, so that means next year my show on the show gonna be my birthday.
Mm-hmm.
Unless this daylight saving time fuck shit up.
It's not gonna change the days in the days of the week.
I don't know. I'm just saying. Everything can fuck something up. Hey, I hope you was entertained. But how they say, you ain't gotta go home. But we got to get the hell up off here. And we'll see y'all tomorrow. Be there or be square. Next Tuesday at
I won't. Okay.
See y'all later.
Good night, everybody.
Good night. And how long is this now? I thought I had a slap or something there. Thought I had something right here. Shit, I don't look like I got nothing.
You ain't slapping nobody these days, huh?
You got nothing lie. I know I got a slap somewhere. It might not be over there. Hold on, let me see if I got a slap band. Let me see. I got a slap somewhere.
Oh Lord.
I don't slap. Let me see.
Oh Lord.
There it is.
I was thinking like, oh my goodness.
Well,
Hey.
we did something. Let me see what he said for it. What you said? Okay, go ahead.
He said, what you said, sis is a Leo. She let you make it. Happy birthday. My birthday, and sis, real talk. It's Leo season. Happy birthday to the Leos. It's our time to take over the month. And let's do it.
All right.
It is what it is.
We taking over just this month, and we done took over. We taking over
July and August
and
and a little bit of September.
Right. We half of September gone, so don't y'all be acting funny. You Virgos and stuff be acting funny. Y'all don't know we step on
Still
y'all.
our time.
We know we step on y'all toes, so let's not do that. Let's not play crazy. All right. And how we saying? It was nice, but we up out of here.
Good night, everybody.
Peace.
Yeah, yeah.